Hey guys, welcome back again. I'm doing a video a day until this channel blows up. Do support me by liking this video. Thank you. Today, let's talk about retirement. How to plan for retirement and how to retire early. Different people value different things in life. Some are family oriented, some will value their own growth outside of work. Most of us will want more time to ourselves. So today, I will share with you my views of how to plan for retirement. So in my opinion, the first thing is to plan for your life, how much kids you want, who are your dependents, who is depending on you to take care of them. You have to figure out what are your obligations or commitment. When you're able to map out and plan ahead, you can estimate how much expenses you will spend in a month. For example, if you want 2 kids, you have to figure out how much is the cost of raising 1 child on average in your country. Next, check if your parents have enough for their retirement. If they don't have enough, go and understand how much are their expenses monthly. Lastly, what are your liabilities and cash outflow? For example, your house mortgage, your car loan, etc. The key here is to envision and identify the life you want. For example, how big of a house you want to live in, what kind of car you want to drive, how many kids do you want. Calculate what kind of expense you will need in the future. The lesser obligations you have, the lesser you need for retirement. Number 2, you have to save your money, but don't save money without having a clear objective. Saving to your first 100,000 is hard, but your next 100,000 is much easier if you know how to use and manage money. The key here is to have a clear direction of what you are doing with the money. Money is a tool. Money can generate money if you have the knowledge to use it well. If you don't have the knowledge, use the money to invest in yourself. You have to close up the knowledge gap. Let's start from first principles. You can retire when your passive income is more than what you spend monthly. When your income is generated passively and your expense is much lesser than your income, you will become even wealthier after time, and that is how you truly retire. The theory behind this is simple, but the execution behind is not. I have shared transparently about how I generate passive income from options for the past 6 months, and because what I generated is more than my monthly expense, over time my net worth is still increasing. You can do the same by buying real estate and renting it out. Build a business and pull yourself out of the business. You can also build a personal brand, post videos, and these videos are out 24/7 generating revenue for you. The key is to do active work and build passive system. You want to work very hard on these projects initially, but the end goal is to let the system run by itself. You can then pull yourself out of those projects and build new ones if you desire, or you can just sit back and relax. The choice is always up to you. So the key is really about planning. Always plan ahead and have an end goal in mind and the direction of where you're heading. The journey to our end goal is for us to take time and figure it out. I'll share my own journey in case anyone wants inspiration. I started off with nothing. I worked as a barista. I've also worked as a bartender. When I was bartending, I realized there is a high demand for Japanese whiskey. Then I started a side business for Japanese whiskey. Everything was going well and then COVID came. The demand for luxury good dropped. I sold my inventory at cost price, sold off my watch, take the money and invested in essential business called Kimli. Kimli is a coffee shop business in Singapore. I've made a video about this, I'll link it up here and down below. Kimli made me good amount of money and I took everything and invested in Tesla. What I'm doing is taking smart calculated risks, especially when my obligations are low. I believe taking smart calculated risks will set me up for life. At the same time, I was learning about options, and options gave me a good monthly income for me to continuously reinvest into Tesla. This was my portfolio at its peak. I own 80% of this portfolio. I believe Tesla is worth much more than this. I'm not selling Tesla unless it goes extremely overvalued. I think my approach to retiring is different from the mainstream guides. Most guides about how to spend your money prudently. For me, I will suggest that you have to create systems that will pay you when you're not working. If that systems cover more than your expense, you can actually retire anytime. Lastly, besides wealth accumulation, you have to work on wealth preservation. That means paying a small premium to protect the what-if scenario. This is a topic that I'm not an expert in, but I'll just suggest the idea and put it up here. I hope you learned something from this video. If you learned something, do give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I'll see you tomorrow.